Hello, guys and girls. It's Aaron Halo 18 here, and I'm making a YouTube video. Right now, I'm going to do a little bit of a review on the X-Men Apocalypse movie that I saw yesterday. And I really enjoyed it and liked it for my viewing pleasure. Guys and girls, I gave it a rating of 9 out of 10. And it was a good story, and all the characters were great in this movie. Quicksilver was the highlight in the movie, and he was funny as ever, in my opinion. Go see this fun movie, and you will like it, guys and girls. They had new actors for Storm, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey, and Cyclops, and Archangel. The movie had a new character named Locke in it. Can't wait to see the next installment of the X-Men movie. And also, Wolverine had a small cameo appearance in the film as well. I saw it at Rancho Santa Margarita at the Cinepolis with my dad and two of my friends named Mark Frendl and Steven Frendl. The movie was pretty good. I thought all the characters were... And the Cinepolis is a luxury movie theater that I saw it at. It's that theater where it's only in California and Florida, though. It's a movie theater where you eat... it has a restaurant and a theater at the same time, combined into one. You can eat in the movie theater while you watch a movie. And this cool theater I saw yesterday, and the tickets are not too bad. They're like $24, and it was a pretty fun deal. And, Mark and Steven, there's a lot of funny parts in the movie. People were laughing at the movie, and there wasn't a lot of people in the theater though, but it was still a fun and enjoyable movie. And even my dad really liked it. And the only part I didn't like about the movie was I didn't really like the Apocalypse villain character. I thought he was kind of cheesy and lame a little bit, but he was alright. He was okay. That was the main villain. It was about this guy from 10,000 years ago. He was like the first mutant and stuff like that. And he had four other mutants with him called he calls them the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse or something of this villain. And he really wanted to kill everybody and destroy the world and cleanse it and make it a better place in his image. And he wanted to use Charles Xavier to be in everyone's mind and everywhere at the same time, and stuff like that. And he was a bad guy. And I like all the new actors. The old actors I didn't really care for the X-Men movie, and the new Cyclops was better than the other one. The other one was kind of a jerk before. The new actor for Jean Grey was better than the one before. So I think she gave a memory back to Wolverine in this movie as well. And bear with me. I am kind of telling you how the story went. And the Weapon X program was also in this movie as well. And there was a lot of references to X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past. And at the very end of the movie, they used the Sentinel robots for their training thing at the X Mansion. So I guess it's a place where all the mutants live. Xavier's mutants live and stuff. And where the good guys of the storyline lives. They live in Manchester, or New York. I guess there's a lot of destruction in this movie. And Jean Grey was the one that defeated him in the movie with the Phoenix Firebird power that she has. And she has the ability where she can read minds and lift things with her mind, as well. And Cyclops, of course, has the laser eyes. She has to wear sunglasses. I guess he had eye damage or something as a kid. I don't know. Mark Steven's friend said that there's a rumor that they're gonna connect the X-Men movies to the Marvel Studios movies. I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon, but I don't think they'll ever do that because of Deadpool. Because Deadpool is part of the X-Men universe, in a way. Yeah, he's connected to the X-Men movies as well. And that's probably why they're not going to add it to Marvel Studios. Because Marvel Studios is also owned by Disney. And Disney does not do R-rated movies. I don't know what... Suppose the next X-Men movie after this, to follow up to this one, is based in the 90s of X-Men New Mutants, I guess. And, their first four with Jennifer Lawrence and Michael Fassbender are the prequels of the X-Men movies. In a way, I guess they're also reboots. And First Class was the reboot of the X-Men franchise. I mean, it's the continuation of the story. They're showing the beginnings of the Professor X and Magneto and Mystique. I guess, and Quicksilver is Magneto's son. In the movie, and also Magneto had a daughter in the movie as well, and a wife. And one of the guys he was working with snitched on him and called the police, and the police shot an accidental arrow at his wife through the daughter, through the daughter, and then through the wife, and they died. And then Magneto used his power to the necklace the daughter had, and threw it through people's necks, and they died. I guess it was in Europe, Germany, or something. Magneto's German, by the way. Supposedly he was a Jew or something. He was in a concentration camp as a kid. And that's where his parents died, or were taken from him. Meaning they died. And Mark was laughing at when Wolverine was killing all those soldier guys at that Weapon X facility. I guess. I don't know why he was laughing at that. He's kind of... Mark and Steven always smile and laugh at these superhero movies. And that's good that they have a good heart. They're happy. And I even... I'm glad that they went with me to the movie. They couldn't bring their friends. They said they were, but I guess their friends couldn't make it. And the chairs, the cinepolis, are recliner chairs. The foot part comes up in the back. It has an electronic switch. The back leads back, and the footrests go up. It's like a relaxing kind of chair. A recliner chair is what they're called. And they're green in color. They have little trays where you put food on it. And they have a cup holder. And you have waiters at the a server can serve drinks, or food or popcorn or whatever you need. And it's a very fancy looking theater. The theater is very nice and beautiful. And Cinepolis has their own website. And you can they give you the option to select what time you want and what seat, and you can reserve seats at this theater as well. It's a pretty cool theater. And if you ever live near Retro or Mission Bay or Transit Santa Maria, go there and watch it. It was a really enjoyable time, and it was in real 3D. It was a 3D movie that I saw. And they showed trailers of Assassin's Creed movie, I guess, and another trailer for Warcraft, and a trailer for Star Trek Beyond as well, and Independence Independence Day Resurrection was the other one there, the sequel to the first Independence Day, and when Death of the president, where he does his speeches, are kind of lame in that movie. That's what he said. And they play a rhythmic song in this X-Men movie, as well with Quicksilver and stuff. And he was saving everybody before the mansion blew up, blew up from the airplane engine or something blew up, and it blew up the whole place. And Quicksilver saved everybody in the nick of time, and Alex Summers / Havoc. He died. He was too close to the explosion and he died in the movie. And Scott Summers was kind of emotional about it. And there was kind of emotional when Magneto's family died. I cried when the movies get emotional. Sometimes, I guess. And I really like superhero movies. They're fun and exciting. For me, I can't wait for the next superhero movies to come out. So when I saw a trailer for Suicide Squad as well, and I'm looking forward to that one as well. That one doesn't come out until August, and although the summer movies I'll probably see them. I don't know. And the new Star Trek does look like Guardians of the Galaxy way too much. They joke like Guardians of the Galaxy and all that, and their fighting song. It's like the superhero movies fit into a Star Trek movie. I don't think Star Trek is superhero material at all. I don't know why they're trying to make it like Guardians of the Galaxy or anything like that. I don't know why they're doing that. And it's the same actors for it's the third Star Trek movie supposedly it's a sequel to Into Darkness. It's not the same director. It's an Asian director, I think. And I just wanted to let you know, and I'm trying to remember what I saw in the X-Men movie, and Psylocke ran away at the end of the fight. And there was destruction everywhere. Magneto was grabbing all the metal out of the earth, and they're trying to build something for Apocalypse, the villain. And they wanted to be the new ruler of the world, and he didn't like all the destruction, all the bombs and missiles and wars over the years from the leaders of this world. And unfortunately, my mom's not a fan of this movie at all. But I really did enjoy it. And I can't wait for the next blockbuster movie in the theater to come out. Jason Bourne is the next one I'm looking forward to seeing. And I just wanted to do a quick little review of the movie, and I gave it a 9 out of 10, which is a good rating for me anyway. And it's not as good as Civil War was, but it was still pretty good. And I still really enjoyed, and I had fun with the movie. And everybody who will see it will have fun with it. As I was telling all my friends last night, texting everybody that I saw the movie, and how I really liked it and all of that. I read it to you a little bit here for you already, and I guess the movie was pretty cool. It was a 2016 American superhero film based on the fictional X-Men characters to appear in Marvel Comics. It is the ninth installment in the X-Men film series. It is a sequel to 2014's X-Men Days of Future Past, and I believe that Days of Future Past was the best one in the X-Men franchise, and also the Wolverine movie was the one where he went to Japan. So that was pretty good as well. And this opening weekend box office made $250.8 million USD, and the director is the same director, Bryan Singer, and it did come out on Memorial Weekend, I guess, May 27th, 2016, USA, and on IMDb they gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes was 47%, and Metacritic was 52%. And the critics' reviews, they didn't really like it too much. But I really enjoy these movies. I've always liked the X-Men franchise, and I like the other ones too, the Marvel Studios ones. The only one I can't really see or watch is the Deadpool one, because that one is rated R. And my parents don't really watch rated R movies for some reason. I don't know. They just, I guess it's because of the language or the sexual stuff and the violence. I guess Deadpool had a lot of horrible language in it. It was a crude humor kind of movie. It was a romance story as well. And the Deadpool is a mercenary, actually. He's still hilarious and funny and all. I've always liked that character. I even have the Deadpool video game. My dad even downloaded the Deadpool movie as well. And yeah, it was a really well done movie. I liked every part of the movie. I don't want to spoil too much of the movie for you guys. I spoiled some of it. And I guess they were using Archangel and Nightcrawler as fighters in a boxing ring or something. And they electrified everything around the fence around them. And then Raven slash Mystique shut it down and stuff. And she knocked out the guard that was protecting it. And stuff. There are a lot of good parts in the movie. I guess Apocalypse was revised by a group of fanatics who were a fan of it. And they brought him back after he was entombed and stuff. And a little bit of Egyptian mythology in it. And it's the CGI and the computer graphics were pretty good in the movie. And of course, Beast was in it as well. All the characters did great in the movie. And they were, some of them were taken to the Weapon X facility as well. And then Jean Grey saved everybody, and let Wolverine loose, and everybody got free. And Nightcrawler and Cyclops were helping them to break out of that facility. So. And Jean Grey touched Wolverine or something, and put something in his memory and stuff. And they didn't mention it, though. They said that they gave him a memory back and stuff. I'm gonna go. It's my dinner. I have Bible study tonight at 8 o'clock. I usually like to eat earlier when I have get-togethers before they start. I think eat a little bit earlier for that. And go see the movie right now if you have to. And this is my review, and like always, please remember to rate, comment, like, favorite, subscribe, view, thoughts, and opinions. And I hope you liked it and enjoyed it for your viewing pleasure. Guys and girls, and stay tuned for more. And like Ghost Robo says, please drink some hot chocolate, and I'll see you all later. And this is Aaron Halo 18 sliding off shortly, and I will be saying goodbye about now.